You can never run away from yourself. There is one given fact for you in your life. Your problems will follow you across space and time. Wearing different faces, life's oldest issues masked as new problems. And just because you're sitting in the back row of life, I need you to still pay attention. This does not mean that you are not important. I need you to remember this right now. It is not about your placement in life. It is about how far you have come to get to where you're at right now in this very moment. While some may have had it easy being born into privilege, while most of us taking 3 generations to build a family and a home. However, the greatest leaders are made from these hardships. They are not born, but they are made. Never judge yourself where you're at in life. Place value where you have come thus far. Thank yourself in life for creating a champion out of all the obstacles that you have overcome. You are not a survivor, but a thriver of everything that universe and life has thrown at you. And yet, you still stand. So get all them hostile thoughts out of your head. Stop casting doubt and procrastination upon yourself. Get out of your own way and achieve your greatest destination yet. Your greatest potential self. And what does this look like? This looks like you versus you. You, the society raised to be held back and followed by rules, versus your true self, your inner self. We call it the inner child because it's what was forced to be locked away our entire life, thus never allowing to grow and express with you. It's called your inner child because it is your true nature, the one that was forced to be quiet because it was too loud or parts of you that didn't fit in. They didn't disappear. They were hidden away. They were hidden away, and they were waiting for you to finally unlock yourself, to bring back your imagination, to bring back your dreams, to bring back your actual personality. That way you can become who you are meant to be in this world. If it weren't true, you would not be here right now. Look into your hands. Look into them. They hold your future. So how do you envision it? Because you are worthy of your greatness. It is your birthright. You are not meant to be a follower. You are not meant to fall in line. You are meant to be an individual, a self-expression. You are only as great as all the effort that you put into life and behind your goals. So what does your worth look like when you spend all of your waking moments in search of recognition and acceptance of people who don't even know who you are because you don't know yourself? When raised in a culture and family that puts needs last and instant gratifications first? So how are good morals, integrity, and strong family values practiced or even learned? So how do you once more break free from all the social noise that's pounding inside of your head, everything that is telling you what to do, how to be, and silencing your true nature? It is very difficult to find this worth and self-love when you're raised to find worth as productivity, not as your value. Value as an original self-expression of the universe sent here to teach the world what you see through it. So how can you learn self-respect when you were raised to be taught to laugh and mock at every single body with individuality, anybody who stood outside of the normal crowd, yet secretly admiring everything that they are doing because they are showing their strength? And you just wonder, how can you possess this? So how can you begin to even heal yourself when you use words that create actions that hurt, bind, harm, manipulate others and yourself, and then turn around and play self-victimization? This is a taught trait, taught to hold you back. So again, how can you begin to heal yourself? With thoughts and words that bind, with thoughts and words that harm and hurt yourself and other people, with thoughts and words that manipulate yourself and other people. This allows you to lie to yourself and believe it. And that's the worst kind of lie ever. all for sakes just to avoid your own truth. So now you're very mad and unhappy because you should be much further in life than you are right now. But you never applied yourself. You never found your worth because you were never taught this. So don't be mad at yourself, and don't be mad at your parents because they weren't taught this either. They were taught to do the hustle and grind, work for 40 years, and maybe get a break. So it's time for some self-reflection. How do you want to live your life and balance the work and life balance? Because we still need to pay bills, but this is about finding yourself along the way. This is about living your truth along the way, not muting who you are, but finally embracing all the good, the bad, the ugly parts that you have been trying to hide and run away from. But you can't escape them. You can go on vacation for life, sit on the beach and drink your margaritas and your little daiquiris and Mai Tais. That is fine. But the reason why it's going to be crummy is because you're still there. Because you haven't confronted the you in here. Because our life in this current society has taught you exhaustion is your strength. Your pain masked as resilience. So now you're angry at life and society for forcing you to use all these strengths, for forcing you to use resilience to beyond exhaustion, so that way you can achieve what? Spending all of your time for the hustle and grind and not for your loved ones? Built to say, we're going to work overtime so I can bring you what's going to be taxed 70% now? For what? For what? What is this hustle and grind for when you are losing time with your family and friends? When you're losing time, especially with yourself? You cannot spend just 24 to 48 hours having built-in time to relax, time to sleep, time to eat healthy, time to exercise, family, friends. How can you show up for all of that in your life while doing the hustle and grind as well? So you got to learn how to do this balance. You have to learn how to say, I am worth the time of putting myself first and some of my friends and family first. You got to put you and your inner circle first, and then your hustle and grind. Because if you can't show up for yourself, you can't show up for anything else in life to achieve your greatness. It's time to get out of your way, and it's time to stop glorifying burnout as your rite of passage. Stop losing focus on your goals. Be relentlessly obsessed with your own success and your healing, because you are worth it, and it is your birthright. You deserve this. Ignore everything that tries to derail you. Keep your eye on the prize, y'all. So stop wasting energy on just filling your time every day. This is a pointless task. You were born to experience. You were born to create. You were born to express and live fully. Get out of your own way and stop allowing yourself to silence you. Stop allowing you to silence yourself with these doubts, with these fears, and words of other people's opinions that only hold you back, that keep you hostage inside of your own mind. Silence all of that. Tell it to shh, and forge your own way. Because this is your life. You are worth taking back your ownership and control. You are worth showing up for yourself, and you're most definitely worth taking yourself off the sidelines and becoming an active participant inside of your own life and inside your journey. Because you were born to be a unique individual. There's nobody else like you in this world right now, and the universe is expressing itself through you. So stop playing the safe game. Get out there and become your greatest self. Feed your self-love and inner truth every single day until you feel that illuminance overshine your body and irradiate out across the world, through the sky. Match the brilliance and resilience of the sun itself. Feel you're awesome. Bring change to this world by living your purest, truest self. Step away from the social mindset that holds you back from that. Step away from the family mindset that will hold you back from that. because sometimes our parents didn't know better either. So it takes you to love yourself the way that you need to be loved, the way that you have been searching for this entire time to be able to achieve what you need to be able to achieve the greatness. Dive into your greatest self yet. You got this, darling. You got this. And as always, thank you for joining us. I am Toby. This is AuthenticWe. Remember to be kind on your journey because you are loved out there. Ubuntu. They brought you down so very small. Within this nothingness, you found it all. Illuminance deep from within, rising up, free from sin. For in this darkness, your strength begins, a seed of abundance, of greatness within. Begin your journey to heart's purest truth. So grow that seed of abundance, the greatness in you. Ubuntu.